Here are some examples of how to embed the web in Unified Classroom. I'm in the PowerSchool training course and I've created a page called Embed the Web and I'm on that page. So I'm going to add a content block and you can see I can do on-page text and some of the other items, and also we have Embed the Web. To show you an example of why you might want to embed the web, we're going to look at putting a link in and the code that will embed the web. So first I'm just going to go to on-page text. I can also just do a web link, and I'm going to call this the Symbaloo link example. So I'm up in Symbaloo and I've created this makerspace board. So I'm just going to go up into the URL, which you can't see, but it's in the address bar, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to bring it back in here. And normally when we create a hyperlink, we type something. So, and then we link to that. So I'm going to say just Symbaloo link. I'm going to highlight that link, go up to the hyperlink icon, and it's already on website, and I have a link, and I'm just going to go ahead and paste that and click OK. So that's what we're used to seeing as a hyperlink. I'm also just going to paste the link itself. Notice I get the little box that says it wants the Control V. And that's what the URL looks like. I could also hyperlink this if I want to. It doesn't really look pretty, so I don't usually do that. But again, that's how you create that hyperlink. Now when I save that, it appears just like a link. Just both of these are links. They're two different links. And it just looks like that. That's my Symbaloo link. So if I tell someone to go ahead and click on that, it will take them to my Symbaloo site. However, if you want it to look like this on your page, we're going to look for the code. In most places, wherever you're creating something, a lot of applications, they do have a code for you to share, to embed. So when I click on the share, I'm going to look and try to get the shareable link. So here it says embed the code. So when I click on embed the code, I'm going to get this code, and I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Now when I go back into embed the web, I'm going to add a content block, and I'm going to embed the web here. Then I'm going to show you one other way to do that too. So I'm going to go ahead, and right here it says paste your code. So I'm going to paste the code, click next, and again it always wants to have a title. So I'm going to do the embed, and I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And now you see the actual Symbaloo comes up as opposed to just seeing a link. Now I can also embed the web in an on-page text. So if I go on-page text, same thing. I'm going to do that Symbaloo example. And if you look for the brackets that say source and click on that, you can also put code in there. So I've added the code in there, and I'm going to hit save, and you see that I get the same effect as when I went into actually embed the code. So let's try that again. I'm going to try a different site. I'm going to go to my book creator where I've created this little book, and up in the corner there's the share menu. So I can go up to the URL, which is in the address bar, and I can just get that link like I showed you before. And if I just do that link, I'm gonna, again, I'm just gonna put the raw link in there, the URL link, and I just get that link, or I can create a hyperlink. So this is book creator. I can also put that source code in, and now I'm just going to add it right in here. So maybe I have some writing here, and I say click on the link, or view in the text box. But I'm going to go back to my book creator, and I'm going to go up to the share, and notice it says embed on your website. So I'm going to look for that embed code, and we have all of this here. Now I got to copy all of it. I could just copy it to my clipboard. I'm going to go back into PowerSchool. Now I'm going to click on the source again, and now notice I have these little bits of script. So I'm just going to hit enter a few times, hit paste. I've added some new script in there, and now I have embedded the web. So now you actually see this. So as you can tell, this is more visually appealing than just having a link. So those are some reasons why you might want to embed the code. Some more newsletters, and another example. Here you see embed link, and you have two options. You can get the link, was just going to give you a link, or you can grab that, embed the code. So if I embed the code and I drop that in there, just as we've been seeing, we're going to actually get that S'more newsletter, and I'm going to use this source, and we're going to see that S'more newsletter. So go ahead and hit save, and now the actual newsletter is there instead of a link. So give it a try.